right now. A little early.
No delay just yet. Brox has still got flash available if he decides to. How Ming catches out Ming. He's already flashed with the body slam. Ricochet continues to fire down in the boomerang blade. First blood to Reckless.
It is so easy to gank a Soraka in the bottom lane, and Fnatic,
This is such a difficult gank. Yes, the guy is flashless, but it is a Trundle who can ultimate. They're going for it anyway.
Okay, Subjugate and the heal's going to be available for Soaz. Starts to channel it now. The heal's coming in. Soaz down to Parrot. There's the stun. MLXG gets the last hit.
Nice return gank here, but meanwhile in the bottom lane, there's no flash for Ming. He's under his own turret, placing that control ward. Caps is here, Brox is here as well.
All right, Ming has to be the target.
No
wish available, no flash available. Locked between a turret and a hard place. Weaver's wall hasn't been cancelled yet by Caps as Uzi continues to hammer down. Reckless gets his second kill of the fight, and that's a knock-up onto Brox. So let me completed the teleport. Uzi's looking for at least some sort of reply, but cannot.
Will go down, and they want it to be back for the defense. So it cost them right there with the summer spells, and now they're going for Uzi.
All right, there's a flash and a rocket jump available. Uzi's not going to be able to do a thing. He just gets Goomba stomped by Caps and Broxer.
I mean, who needs a bot lane?
Broxer sends out the barrel. MNG forced to use the flash. Now Reckless continues to chunk down. The Pillar of Ice, whole demolition in place. Fnatic with 5-man stack. Take down RNG's jungler, and what do they do next?
Well, they made it very clear.
Disengaged, but once he doesn't flash, they go for him. Now Let Me has arrived.
All right, Reckless just gets nommed down by Let Me. Didn't even need that teleport. Soaz, however, did. He's teleported in. Caps, no flash, and all of a sudden RNG are peeling back towards the river, peeling back towards Baron. Feral Scream silences up Soaz. Will delay the start of Subjugate. Not long enough though. The heal, the armor, the MR keeps Soaz alive. Not much longer. Glacial Prison pops him down. Uzi gets that fight. RNG find the fight they needed.
Fnatic had absolutely no vision on the bottom side.
She goes straight to Baron. Broxer has a chance to steal if they go for it.
It's got flash available as well as smite. The gymnasium is on their feet, 1,000 HP. Broxer gets knocked away. Caps gets at least one kill on the way out. Baron secured. Flash
Uzi
from Jesus. Uzi's going low. The barrel's secured. He gets one. Manages to rocket jump away. MLXG's trying to channel. Flash forward from Broxer. Gets the barrel. She's knocked down. But here comes Reckless. Flashes over the wall. Trying to chase down Levy. Shahu's running for his life. He took down Caps on the back end. All of a sudden, it's a 2-on-1. They're in a turn. Captures Reckless. And RNG killed Fnatic.
And suddenly RNG creates the pick.
As the game played out, let's see if Soaz can do the same. As you mentioned, it's timing, it's placement, and it's whether or not the team plays well. That's
they got him.
Shahu! He will not use the Realm Warp to escape. It's a 50-second death timer, but it might just
who can kill the front line first. If your team can't do that because there's a Trundle just healing everything, you gotta find the carries.
All right, gonna look for the carries now. Root down onto Soaz. He's silenced. He can't even get the Subjugate down. Here comes Levy. The rock is gonna catch Broxer. And Monsoon's buying some time. The heals are huge, but Caps gets chunked down. RNG with less flashes, with less ultimates, they get the kill.
And just as we
Man, that trade's never gonna be worth it. But then they kill the dude whose flash was down and win this team fight hands down so they can get themselves the second Baron of the game.
and it's another
The flow moving forward, flashless. Rune Prison buys some time. Let Me is getting chunked down, but he's still got 1,200 HP. He's used everything. Let Me gets killed by Caps. Fnatic have bought some time against the Baron empowered Royal Never Give Up. Caps jumps up a little bit early. He gets dropped, chunked, and killed by RNG. Soaz continues to chase forward, but he's got no support. He's got no damage to back him up. They grab themselves the inhibitor. They start off the Elder. Quite frankly, Fnatic are too far to contest.
Again, this is what we see from RNG during this tournament here. They have a lot of control on the map. It's a lot about objectives, about vision, denying vision from the enemy.
Down onto Caps. He can't get any of those volleys threaded through the RNG lineup. Xiaohu, there's the combo. Round warp into Hourglass. It just buys time. That's all Fnatic had. Caps almost gets insta-give, and he does. Flash forward feast from Let Me. Now it's a 5v4, and RNG chase all the way in. Good damage onto MLXG. The EU meta. ZZ Rock Portal in the bottom lane for defense. A Sivir farming under 3 inhibitor win condition. I feel like I see an EU LCS more than many other regions. And let's see if Fnatic can pull a rabbit out the hat.
Does get hit by a seismic shove. QSS Flash is not available, but they're just waiting on the minions. The inhibitor's back up. They will have 3 waves shortly. The double Ocean Drakes as well doing work.
Got the minions now. We have Uzi moving down as well. Let Me towards the turn. Uzi needs a few hits on it. There's one.
Not going to get it just yet. The tower still stands. The minion wave is being cleared out. It's a last hit there from Xiaohu. The Nexus is the focus. On the hunt is used by Fnatic. Can they defend the base? Can they do it again? They're trying to push. Royal, never give up away. Here comes the Baron empowered minions. Broxer is RNG's going low, but Lemmi's looking for a target. Monsoon resets the fight. Everybody's healed up. Broxah is pushed away with the Buster shot. Where is Reckless? He can't get the damage down yet.
No, the
Nexus going out. Spellshield buys some time. RNG looking for the kills. Turn the attention to the Nexus. They're looking to kill the Nexus, and Royal Never Give Up.
That gank.
That gank in the bottom lane. It's 5 minutes. Last time round it worked in favor. The flash Zephyr from Jizzes. Here's the Arctic Assault comes down from Ming. Gonna interrupt Uzi on the way up. And first blood picked up by Reckless. They just run RNG down.
And to Fisher, that's exactly how we expect.
There we go. Tower first blood secured. We've seen so many games and so many teams taking charge after taking the tower. Cataclysm comes down. Reckless gets a good condemn onto Uzi to buy some time. Silence locks Jizzes into the pit, and that means he gets taken down. RNG with first tower and Xiaohu. Let's look for the scatter the weak. Then he'll look for that stun. Soaz continues to buy some time. Gets a silence. Won't be enough. And Xiaohu takes 2 turret shots and escapes with his life.
But again, because RNG went bot lane first, killed away, but then...
Alright, gets some damage down onto Ming. That threaded volley chunks him low, but Wish and Summoning Heal still available. Caps fancies his chances here, clearing out the way. He's gonna sidestep, got heal and flash available, buying some time. Uzi with the barrier survives.
It's alive!
Ming is the target. Caps is trying to get one back. Ming survives just a few seconds longer. He's escaped. MLXG now. Look at him down. Caps in a 1v3 manages to survive. Seismic shove gets away from his Uzi. Fisher, because MLXG is looking for a dive. And he's going to complete the teleport here. Very good interrupt. MLXG actually channeled though. Comes out from Reckless. Jez is forced to flash out the Cataclysm. Yeah,
he's turning it.
Reckless trying to get one back. The seismic shove. That's another for Fnatic. Now the runaway as Caps gets pushed by.
They take safe recalls into the jungle, reset, and now they go with a good siege into the mid turret.
All right, remember this tower got chunked down so low earlier.
1 versus 20.
Will buy some time. That's
Ming.
Ming is the target who is flashless. Broxah with all the pressure on him finds the target. The tower's still scared. Soaz teleports in behind. I didn't even see that happen. Uzi and Ming are down, and Fnatic are sieging.
Into Reckless. Caps can still do work as well, which puts Fnatic in an enviable position.
Right here, we actually don't engage.
Let's see what happens. There's the flash away from Caps. MLXG is just obliterated because he's not tanky.
You have to remember, it is a very squishy.
And then Broxah has flash and ultimate. They're going for Xiaohu.
Xiaohu forced to flash, but he's out of position. Remember, he's got no unleashed power. Seismic shove is stepped away from, and the Glacial Prison will buy some time, as will the Wish. Xiaohu cannot run away, and he pushed far too forward, far too quickly.
Fnatic are finding some very good fights, and RNG not.
He's going to be melting through Baron, especially with Feast and Smite.
And if they fight, he's going to be max stacks on Rageblade as well.
All right, so max stacked out. If RNG decides to engage, Equinox to buy some time. Easily secured with the Feast. The Weaver's Wall closes RNG out, and one RNG chance erupt. MLXG, by the way, has got himself a BF sword, some additional burst. Keep your eyes on Reckless on the flank. 5 members of RNG in the pit. Baron is MLXG takes it down, and Fnatic get no kills.
Unreal.
Right, RNG barreling down mid. Fnatic on Elder.
It's going to be gone. They're going to try this one more time, but there's no vision. This time the Feast can get it.
And this time they deny MLXG as well. Do not let him even close to this Dragon.
Stun lands onto Soaz. He's still got that Gargoyle Stone Plate to tag if he needs to.
Real hard to
Gonna
kill.
throw that one out. There comes the Unleashed Power. Yet another stun. Soaz continues to run away. 1000 HP. Flashes over
it's
the
a blast cone.
Gets the blast cone out. Sends MLXG away. Soaz still not down. Sidestep. Scatter. The weak falls short.
His ultimate, and they might be able to stop him from getting in the pit.
Weaver's Wall comes down. Baron already secured. That's the second of the game for RNG. Weaver's Wall has locked him out. Caps takes a big chunk from that Dark Sphere. On the back end, Brox is now looking for engage. He's going to be taking a 5 members. Can he survive? No! He gets chucked down. Now it's a 5v4 redemption. A little late to the party in Fnatic. Lose Baron. Lose is now forced to back away. Reckless.
A little bit of damage.
GA is going to get popped on the side of MLXG. Rupture goes down. Soaz forced to run for his life. MLXG, he's going to get taken down by Cap, who flashes over on the side lane. So far it's 1-for-1. Uzi gets the shutdown, gets the double kill. It's now a 4-on-3 with 60-second death timers.
He's gonna push for the tower here. MLXG with the GA. The timing was just off here from Cap, so he didn't actually kill him as soon as he came back to life, and he had to flash over, allowing Uzi to jump him and get another kill.
Right, Brox has got his ultimate available if he can somehow find a target, but redemption for Ming makes that so difficult. Fnatic lose their inhibitor.
But where's the ultimate going to follow up on? Reckless would have to walk towards 4 people to make this fight happen. RNG's pushing for a win.
It's 30-second death timers. The Glacial Prison comes down. Uzi gets chunked. He manages to escape. Summoning Heal buys some time. Broxah Reckless in Jesus trying to do the unthinkable. Uzi has healed himself back to full life.
Xiaohu has ultimate. He's saving it for when Reckless gets in range.
10 seconds and Nexus. Enjoy. The Nexus is the target. Uzi, me, RNG. They haven't done it. Fnatic. He's got to be the target. MLXG is going to look for Reckless. Reckless got that rocket jump and Dog fighting. The spicy hot pot sets up first blood for RNG.
MLXG is so active on the map in this game here. He's trying
I like this play, attacking the Galio, much like you go to a Shen lane to push out the global.
All right, Black Shield is going to keep Xiaohu from being...
Oh, the binding!
Binding connects Nethergrass onto Ming underneath the tower. Cataclysm blocks it in. That's the second kill for RNG. The tower still stands, and Fnatic gift that one to happen. They allowed the Galio to go through. Let's see if they can find a way in. Right, 3v1 onto Let Me. He's still got Flash available to him. Holds onto it, realizing he's going to be chased down. Jesus was chasing him with the Flash and the heal. This will allow inner turret to be focused.
Is finding flashless members so you can execute them, but Fnatic doing a pretty good job attacking side lanes here.
All right, teleport's going to start being channeled. Xiaohu should be able to... No! It's interrupted with the Arctic Assault. But look at just how much time it takes to kill Xiaohu.
There's nobody TPs away from Soas when he's about to kill you. Meanwhile, up here.
All right, let's take a look. MLXG gets the smite down to survive. The Crabs continue to chase. Malefic Vision's not in range. Passive
around Uzi. RNG needs to fight around this incredibly strong Kog'Maw.
All right, there's the Hero's Entrance Cataclysm combo. This is exactly what RNG are amazing at. Gonna look for Broxah as well, tries to escape, just gets out of range.
Uzi, in the past, when we've seen Uzi on Kog'Maw at this group stage, he's gotten somewhat defensive. They're on to Caps, he has no summoners.
No, he does not. Taunted up by Duran. Let Me gets the final kill credit. I don't think the feast landed. And Uzi, by the way, as you were saying,
the Fnatic players simply not able to outplay RNG in the small fights, and they keep losing something.
Justice Punch connects onto Reckless. He flashes, follow flash by Xiaohu. Reckless is in trouble. No summoners left and gets taken down. Jez has moved in to try use summoner heal. Not quite sure why. Down. Dark Binding comes up. Uzi's already got the Black Shield. Broxah, I think, pulled the trigger far too early.
Oh,
he goes down. Soaz with the help and the assist of Broxah. Now it's 5v4. Cataclysm comes down. Nethergrass locks out MLXG and interrupt as the Hero's Entrance comes in. It's a 5v4 and Fnatic are forcing Royal's hand.
And that is the kind of plays you need here for Fnatic to get back in this game. Just some crazy outplays, take some big risks and see if they work.
They go for the base. Uzi's flashed forward. Look at the taunt coming in. That's already one for Uzi. Now Fnatic are on the retreat. It's a double kill for Uzi. He's got so much damage and so much support. Xiaohu's going to
get some mission in there.
Going to be in trouble. Fnatic decide to do nothing. They do not contest, do not attempt.
Didn't have any vision inside because they're still sitting with the buff here. And Cho'Gath is TP ready. They're going.
Cataclysm is down. Reckless is already down. Uzi is dominating. 6-0-1. A beautiful Dark Binding from Ming. Gives Uzi right now. So as Nas out to the back end. Glacial Prism buys some time. Uzi continues to shoot down the Nexus turrets as Cap forced to flash away from the living artillery.
Uzi actually just died.
Uzi has been killed by the Megadar on the back end. Ming and MLXG trying to run away. So as looking to catch them out with the boomerang. Gets caught by the Dark Binding. Black Shield as well. Tries to delay anything further. But that's a kill onto Soaz and RNG. They don't get the game, but they do get the base.
You can't help the fights going on. Cho'Gath and Jarvan are up top dealing with one Soaz, but Soaz is actually
doing it again.
All right, the target is going to be Let Me. He's caught by the prison, but all of a sudden RNG have surrounded them. Reckless gets onto the board by taking down MLXG. Redemption buys a lot of time for RNG. Dark Binding delays any further engagement.
Kind of wait. They actually have good shot calling. Went behind.
Well, let's find out which Fiesta wins. MLXG laying the Cataclysm down, but he's got a Guardian able to bring him back. Uzi is free hitting everybody on Fnatic. The Rupture throws Fnatic into the air, and Royal Never Give Up find 3 kills, throwing their own hands into the air, celebrating the huge team fight win. Reckless gets at least one back, but now Caps has to do something.
Also has the ulti, but his Baron is getting rushed down.
All right, let's see, will it happen again? That's a stun onto MLXG. Secured by Fnatic, but at what cost? Teleport comes down for Xiaohu, continues to chase forward, looking for a Justice Punch. Soaz running away from the side.
Beautiful.
Good buster shot from Reckless. He'll find himself a pawn to escape even further. Heroic Entrance comes down as MLXG's already used the Cataclysm. Dark Binding onto Soaz on the back end. Reckless and Cap chasing Don't let me. There's no mana left for Caps. I take that back. The kill helps him out. It's a 1-for-1. Top lane is down.
But Baron for Fnatic, so
Is important in order for RNG to defend.
Oh, MXG's going in!
All right, Cataclysm comes down. Heroic entrance as well. Jensen's left for dead inside the Cataclysm. Buys some time. Uzi's on a rampage. That's his 11th kill of the game. Flash forward for Xiaohu. Reckless though, trying to do the work, trying to get the kills, trying to take him down. Let me force to run away. Uzi's running low on mana as he continues to chase forward. Can't shoot those ultimates down. A defensive punch for Xiaohu. The second of the fight, but now Ming is the target.
And like, look here, Soaz actually in the mid lane. He's taking down a turret.
Soaz is playing the global taunt game, trying to play the map. Look at Reckless. He rocket jumps to safety. Not going to get enough any more damage onto RNG. MLXG playing around the sidelines. Nethergrass comes down. QSS buys some time. He is the target. He gets two shot. I think Reckless might rocket jump forward for this. It feels like he wants to flash as well. 1, 2, 3. The audience is silenced as Reckless shuts down Uzi. The tower, that's being hammered away from. The Gnar catches Let Me Enter the tower. Nethergrass is up for Caps if he decides to lock a target down, and he does. Interrupted by the Cataclysm combo. All of a sudden, Caps is down. Hero's entrance buys some time. GA gets popped. Reckless turns it around. 8 seconds for Uzi.
Deal enough damage to win. They're going for Soaz.
All right, where's the rest of the Fnatic squad? The hop will keep Soaz alive a few seconds longer. Not long enough, though.
Inhib 3 coming up for Fnatic.
This one...
Yeah, that's very good for Fnatic because it's very easy for Broxah to get out of that engage. MLXG right there, frustrated, and just goes straight for the first target in front of him.
Yeah, MLXG not getting
Tools to stick to people, and he doesn't get it right now. Like, yeah, sure, you can use your Playthrough and King active, you can use the active of a Renders if you are in range to do it. Not possible to Mallet now. Let's see if he can actually stick to targets.
All right, you can see that gold grab there, of course, as MLXG goes in for the engage captain.
That's a big one!
Hero's entrance as well, but as he ends up locking Xiaohu in his own pit. Broxah forced to flash defensively. Here comes Soaz. He's teleporting. He is Mega Gnar as well. Got the option to stun, to lock down targets. Fight 2. Uzi's locked up against the wall. Yet again, nobody dies. Why do these people not die? Uzi trying to chase. Is really low. Available for Soaz as well. Reckless uses that buster shot to escape. Uzi's already chunked down very low. Super's pouring into the base. The Cataclysm comes down. MLXG's GA is popped. Here comes the Hero's outhouse. That's going to be bad for Fnatic. Have RNG done it? Soaz running for his life. Broxah's left inside the base. The Supers are pouring through. Caps still alive a few seconds longer. The burn takes down Let Me, but a Justice Punch to the face means Caps follows shot after. Soaz is looking in the back end. Caught by the top binding. One zone goes mad, and Soaz is going to get popped on the GA. The Super Minions are fighting RNG's normal minions, and it's not done yet. Fnatic failed the offense. It was a Royal.
They just cycled the inhibitors. Fnatic just need to continue to disengage, and eventually they will win.
Let's find out.
No flash!
Caps is going to get taken down in just a moment. Soaz is going to Gnar out. He's got no ultimate available for him, though, and the top inhibitor has died once again. Uzi clearing out the wave. Soaz tries to get a few autos onto the
Wars inside. No control wards for Fnatic. Their inventories are full.
Oh, they could knock him away, and Caps is not here. He's running away.
Do it again! They get yet another one. All right, the taunt doesn't find a target, and Fnatic are starting to split up. Super Minions making their way
with his 700 CS, and you would say like, yo dude, stop taking all the CS. Some other people need to max items. They don't have a choice.
Yeah,
Uzi
you gotta
has
defend.
to wave clear with that Hurricane time and time again, and even
damage
with
build.
A few seconds on Jess's flash will be important for the fight.
But with how long these fights are, it's all about uptime. I love the Essence Reaver from Reckless. 100% crit, more time on rapid.
Oh, that's it!
They've got him! MLXG is down. All of a sudden, it's a 5v4. This is the 9th inhibitor of the game. That's been killed. All of a sudden, the Nexus is the focus. Soaz has got the GA available.
Hit the
He's
Nexus.
got backup. Fnatic are making their way in. Fnatic are fighting. Royal Never Give Up. The GA is popped. All of a sudden, Caps is gone.
Oh, but Soaz is back.
Down. Soaz has respawned, but he's not going to get the GA.
Get in there!
The Nexus is not dead yet, and Fnatic do it! Are you not entertained? Fnatic win game 1. Enough distance from Broxah to close. All right, Soaz going to get caught up by that Shadow Dash taunt. Teleport being channeled by Caps. Insta-flash from Soaz. The burn's not enough to kill. Now, is there enough to turn this around? Idol of Durand, rather Shield of Durand, locks down 2 members of RNG. The interrupt. First blood's available. Picked up by Broxah. Flash away from MLXG. He's going to survive.
They're
Broxah.
going for the 5-man dive this early on.
Oh, this is so scary. Uzi's going very low. Ambush is going to buy some time. Teleport has been completed by Soaz. Meganar's going to time out. Flashes away from Ming and from Uzi. Jesus is tanking out the tower. That's the first kill. Another to Broxah, second of the game. Ming's running for his life. There's no plant. There's no flash. Broxah hops over the wall. Kill will be secured here, and it looks like it's going to be donated to Soaz.
Getting more of these plays here. The Galio able to push in the mid lane, then walk.
Pitches down.
Let's also remember now that TP is gone from Xiaohu's side. He's in the mid lane though. Caps, what are you doing?
Oh, Caps gets shut down for some reason.
Why would you not just recall?
Major pathing mistake. Whether or not RNG commit to the fight, or if they just concede
Uzi's out of
the
there.
tower. Uzi and Ming have backed away. We're looking at Fnatic vision for now. There's Uzi starting to move forward after the ambush. A flash engage from MLXG puts the Cataclysm down. He gets stunned up. Caught by the taunt. Cosmic Radiance is going to buy so much time. Broxah gets a stun onto Uzi. He uses the cleanse to escape.
Massive miscommunication on RNG's side. Let me walk back into the lane. Was standing in front of a Meganar, so he could not ult down on MLXG. He thought he had the ulti on him. No chance, because let me again walk back in lane. He's coming now.
Here comes the package with Jhin!
All right, that's a defensive flash from Reckless. The taunt comes down. Hero's Empress does nothing to save Fnatic. RNG get their first kills of the fight, and it's a double. They turn the next ones around. That's another for Uzi. Soaz has joined after completing his teleport on the tower. Xiaohu gets taken down. Caps and Soaz trying to turn this around. Uzi's running into Fnatic out and going back down to Mininar form. Good stun onto Uzi on the back end. I think he managed to sidestep it. In fact, Cataclysm locks up MLXG. Stand United completes the cosmic taunt. Buys a lot of time. That's a great Durant taunt. First kill of the fight for Fnatic, and the tower remains alive. RNG are peeling away in a 5v4. Teleports coming down from Soaz as well as Xiaohu. Let me step in the front line. Cosmic Radiance will buy some time. Baron's picked up by Fnatic, and it's a flag and drag out for MLXG. Uzi looking to open up. Hasn't fired that yet. Chain of Corruption buys some time. Hero's Entrance will save Broxah's life ever so slightly. Uzi still looking for a kill. Legends never die until Cap is going down. He's going to get shut down, but securing the Baron, Fnatic have got some more options.
But where does the Elder Broxah? Doesn't even go for it.
Only 2 Cloud Drakes over on RNG's side, but there's still the burn obviously coming in from this Elder Drake here. But now both teams are sitting. Fnatic was like,
we need to chase forward as the Chain of Corruption dissuades any further chase. Soaz continues to go low, gets to gnar out, and MLXG gets stunned against the wall.
Big ulti
will buy a lot of time. Cataclysm locks all of Fnatic into the pit. Nobody has died again. Uzi is once again the target as Cap uses the ultimate to escape. A flash ball from Uzi. He gets one. Broxah's poison. That's a double. Pay attention. Cap will be next. It's a double kill for Uzi. Cap will be run down, shot down, and killed. RNG 5-4.
RNG been waiting all game long for this one.
He stands down the barrel of 5 members of Royal Never Give Up. They are tearing down the Nexus turrets, and the last Fnatic member falls. Guangzhou is on their feet. Legends never die. When Guangzhou's calling out your name, RNG advance to the semifinals.
And there may have been 18 minutes of that game where nobody dies, but it was all a matter of time until RNG could get that one fight. Fnatic did not have the late game. They were banking on getting a pick on Xiaohu or Uzi so they could maybe make a push with Herrick, but the later that game got, the more likely it was that RNG would be in semifinals.
And Fnatic just almost felt like they ran out of options. They had no play left in the book other than just try and take the 50-50 smite, but it ended up happening so late in the game that as soon as we actually saw the play, there was already full items on Xiaohu and Uzi.
And speaking of this RNG team,